Introducing Passport Bros, your ultimate travel companion. Download the app for free and embark on a journey where your adventures not only become unforgettable memories, but also opportunities to earn. With Passport Bros, your travel content is more than just photos and videos. It's your ticket to a fully monetizable network of like-minded adventurers. Imagine making money from your travel stories. Post videos, share your experiences, and let the world be a part of your journey. But that's not all. Connect with travelers from around the globe, join co-ed groups, and make lasting friendships, perhaps even with foreign women who share your passion for exploration. And here's the best part. Store your earnings securely in your Passport Bros wallet. No hassle, no worries. Just seamless transactions wherever your travels take you. Looking for the best local experiences? Passport Bros has got you covered. Get personalized recommendations for tour guides, rentals, and the hottest clubs in town. Did we mention the app is absolutely free to download? That's right. Your passport to a world of adventure is just a click away. And here's the cherry on top. With Passport Bros, you can make money while exploring new places. Turn your passion for travel into a source of income, right from your mobile device. So what are you waiting for? Download Passport Bros now, share your journey, connect with fellow explorers, and let the adventure begin.
Download now on the App Store and Google Play.
All right, welcome family to another show. It is your man BNT, and today, man, we are having one of the most important shows that I probably ever had. As you guys know, in this next generation, AI is coming. It's coming. It's really here. All right, it's coming fast for in some cases a lot of people's jobs. So this is a really important show for you guys right now. And I'm going to go ahead and bring on my guest tonight, my man Roshan. I'm going to go ahead and bring him on.
What's up, brother?
Right. What's good? What's good? We're talking about AI tonight, brother. Well,
yeah,
it's a great time for you guys.
Yeah, it's 9 a.m. for me. I'm in California, so.
What's good? What's good, man? So we actually linked up before we get into everything, man. We linked up out here, man. I think you was coming from Japan, Thailand, everything, man. How'd you enjoy your trip, first of all?
Oh man, I loved it, man. Tokyo is a real dope city. You know, when it comes to like innovation and technology, that's leading the world in all of that, man. That city is ran so efficient. I had a great time. I was with Skylar, so you know, got some vlogs going out there. Ate some great food. I love sushi and ramen and all that Asian cuisine. So Tokyo is dope. I will go back, but Thailand was next level. You know what I'm saying? And you I hung out with you one night and you showed me some vibes. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we had a good time out there, man. I love, like, one of my favorite things to do is like kind of see somebody else's first experience. You know,
yeah.
You know, especially like they had never been to Thailand or anything like that, or even to Colombia or whatever. I like to be around, just kind of see the reactions. You know,
right.
Just subtle reactions, not even necessarily, verbal, but just to see their faces of like, oh shit, here. And it's funny because Skylar had been here a couple of times, but I was showing him places he didn't even know existed. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of new for him as well.
Right. Because it had been 8 years or 7 years or something since he had been there. So things changed a bit.
Yeah, most definitely, man. So before we get into it, man, let's just give us a little bit about your background, everything like that.
All right, cool. So I've been an actor for 25 years, a Hollywood actor, TV, movies. I was most recently on a hit show called FBI on CBS. It's a Law and Order spinoff. So that's what I spent most of my life doing, was an actor. I started young out in New York as doing theater and all that kind of stuff. And in the past few years, I saw the industry shifting. A lot of things are filming overseas. There's not that much work really anymore in Hollywood specifically. A lot of things are just filming internationally for the tax incentives, which is way better. Got a buddy of mine who's a producer who's actually, his movie is about to be shot in Italy. And this guy lives in LA as well. So things have been shifting, and I always keep my eye to what's going on, and my intuition is very high, and I see everything. I saw everything shifting towards AI. I was actually one of the earlier adapters of ChatGPT. I had ChatGPT back in 2019. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, hold on. So AI was ChatGPT was around that time?
Yeah, it was like ChatGPT 2 or something back then. Yeah, man. And so I would use it to help me with my Amazon business. I had an Amazon FBA business at the time. I also had my Airbnb businesses going at the time. And so I would help. I would use ChatGPT to help me write my reviews and write, reviews of products and things like that. And it was, it was really good at the time. It had all of these keywords that now people don't like, but it was, this is a game changer. It was using all that terminology. But I was early to, large language models, and so I always had my ear to what AI is doing. So basically, I shifted into the AI industry full-fledged, man. Became an AI specialist. Went to school for machine learning and AI automations, and now started a company, a AI consultation company, SlightEdge.ai. So that's where I'm at now with it.
Excellent, man. It's just funny that, and I'm going to super chat in a minute. It's funny that you have a Hollywood background, and one of my favorite movies is The Terminator. Of course, The Terminator, The Matrix. And all that stuff. And now it's like with your background, would you a little eerie of it, like the AI and all that, and the artificial intelligence? And
I think I was more eerie about robots, bro, than like watching those movies. Well, Matrix opened. That was I don't think there's going to be another movie that has an impact like the Matrix did over the past 20 something years. But I'm more concerned about these robots, bro, and what that might be, as not so much what using AI as a tool can do for like businesses and stuff. I think that's going to be, there's a great upside to that. But Elon and these robots, bro, I'm like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man.
And let me catch super chat real quick before we get to it. This is I'm so excited about this subject, man. Shout out man Kirby P Films with a 5 super chat. He's in the film industry as well. Says, what up, BMT? AI is going to bring down money. All right. So shout out to my man Kirby Films with the super chat. He's also a member. Appreciate that, Kirby B Films. So what kind of throws me off about AI? I'm familiar with it now. Of course, everybody's using ChatGPT at this point. Other different AI model. What do you call them? Models? What do you call AI? Different AI bots?
Those are called large language models, LLMs.
LLMs. Okay.
Yeah. That's ChatGPT. Okay. Anything you can talk to and ask questions to, and it gives you answers. Those are LLMs.
Okay. So what throws me off is when I see these interviews with, I saw them with Elon back in the day. But when I hear things like they tried to shut down AI and AI made a backup of himself or something like that, it's like, is it really like that dangerous? Should we really be kind of playing around with this AI like this?
That's the issue that a lot of experts in the industry have, man. That's the main concern is, we don't know what AI is going to do. It's learning on its own at this point. So it's building on itself. So that can lead down, a dangerous path or a great path, man. I mean, I watch podcasts on this stuff every day from like leading industry experts, man. And there's a guy, I forget his name, but he's the godfather of AI. Like he basically invented artificial intelligence, and he just won the Nobel Peace Prize last week. I forget his name slips me, but he was basically saying, man, we're in the middle road with AI right now. We don't know if it can take over and completely destroy humanity or be our greatest tool of all time, right? So because at this point it's just learning on its own. We've taught it everything we know, and now it's just building, and that can be destructive. So that's the concern, man. So my thing is they can't stop it. I mean, they're trying to put in laws to, and barriers and parameters for the AI. I think they're really moving towards that now with like, here are the parameters. Like you can't do this, you can't do that. But the problem with AI at this point, man, if it can just completely disregard that, and not talking at enterprise level. Like we're not talking basic you and me using AI to help scale up our business. That's the business that I'm in. Like, how can I help you scale your YouTube channel, scale your business, scale your store front or whatever, like streamline your business. That's the tools that I teach people. We're talking the enterprise level, brother, like what JP Morgan Chase is using AI for and all this other stuff. That's beyond what you and I are even capable of even comprehending. So
is it you're saying that are there people programming AI, or AI is just not even being programmed right now? It's just kind of just doing it.
Yeah, at this point, AI is now just learning. It's just on autopilot, man. Learning, it's building on things it already knows. I mean, now it's solving.
That's scary, bro. That's scary as hell to me. I'm sorry. That's scary.
Yeah. I mean, in a smart way though. Like for instance, Grok 4 is the smartest large language model out right now. That just came out a couple weeks back or a week ago or whatever.
What's it called?
Grok. That's Elon Musk's AI called Grok. Grok. Grok 4 just got released. And it's like the smartest LLM out there because of these benchmarks that it leads, which is in math, science, all those comprehension, all that kind of stuff. So we're just talking about really smart LLMs right now that can solve problems. That's where we're at right now. But, I just heard of a LLM or a company was using AI the other day and it just completely erased their database by accident. You know what I'm saying?
By accident?
That's what it said. It just hit the news like 2 days ago. Someone was using AI to run their, they had 1,500 clients and it erased their database, but the CEO was able to retrieve the database. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of went off on its own and went rogue a little bit. And, and that's why I say I'm all about how can I help scale my business using AI and just make my money, make my, you know what I'm saying? And just keep it on that level of making my life easier instead of writing emails and getting leads off the internet. I have my AI doing that for me. Like it's just saving me time. And that's the level I use AI at. And that's what I try to help people with scaling their business with using AI, is just to save you time from doing the mundane tasks you had to do before AI. And so that's where I'm at with it. Like, let's just make this money. What they doing with it, trying to go to the moon and all of that with AI and the war between China and America, trying to lead the race at that's beyond me, bro. I stay up on the news with it, but I'm using it as tools for practicality, man. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Yeah.
I mean, with me, I got kind of like my tinfoil hat on with this AI stuff. So I'll be worried about more like military. I'm sure the military is using AI at this point. Using that's the issue I have with the premonition of the sister that wrote The Matrix and the Terminator, because she wrote both. She wrote The Matrix and what's her name? Sophia Stewart. She wrote The Matrix, and of course she wrote Terminator, and they kind of stole it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The Wachowski brothers out there in Hollywood stole it from a screenplay competition or something like that.
I remember that.
They gave her an unsettled amount of money.
They said $50 million or something.
Yeah, I mean, gross billions of dollars at this point. And I don't think they even gave her credit for the Terminator, but that was the first one that somebody pretty much stole from her. I remember that. If you look at the Terminator, you look at the Matrix, it's pretty similar. Like the concept.
It is
pretty similar, So
it is. Yeah, man.
But I understand what you're saying too. I just got my tinfoil. I'm a conspiracy theorist,
bro. Like I agree, man. Like I definitely keep one eye open as well with it, and so. But here's the thing: the more you learn, and that's why it's good you brought me on, because the more I learn, the more I'll teach people and share information. But the more you learn about it, the less scared you'll be, the less the tinfoil hat has to really exist, because you really see it for what it is. And then once you start using the tools and stuff, and you're in it, you have a whole different perspective about AI. It's not this scary, daunting idea anymore. It's like, man, I use this stuff. It's helping me make money. Even your intro to this live stream was an AI voice. Like, you're using it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're using it for your business and things like that. And we can get into, sometime, in the video, AI generative videos that can help you scale your business and, using AI tools for practical things, man. That's what I'm all about, bro.
You know what was kind of shocking to me? That I think YouTube just made like a big decision on demonetizing the AI channels. I don't know if you heard about that, but I guess the automated channel, I don't know if it's automated, but if you use the automated voice and then the visuals, they decided to not monitor. And I think that kind of helps creators to a certain degree, the original creators.
Yeah.
You know,
it's basically they're getting at the faceless video channels, man, that started to kind of spam your feed with it's a clear AI voice talking. You don't see a human in the video, and it's all this B-roll and stuff. So they've cracked down on demonetizing those type of channels, which I think is good, man. Like, give real creators an opportunity. I mean, even people are creating those videos, but a lot of these are on like these automated farm machines, man, that just like put out videos, like, and it's all AI. Like, at that point, we need room for actual creators like you and I that get on here and actually share information and teach people and build community, man. So I agree. But on the flip side of that, you know, Google owns YouTube, and Google also owns VO3, which is the AI video generator. That, you know, if you're looking on your Instagram feed, you see all of those AI videos that are going viral and being funny. Google owns that company, so they're going to be lenient towards the short forms with stuff like AI generated video in the shorts, YouTube shorts. But long form, you gotta be a human, got to be in these videos at this point. You know what I'm saying? So which is good.
Now, I did an interview, and you was actually there when I did the interview with Skylar. Skylar made a statement, and you let me know what you think. He said that if, you know, a lot of passport bros are going to end up losing their digital, you know, remote jobs because of AI. He actually said if you can work online, basically, then more likely AI can do your job. What do you say to that?
There's truth to that. I would say it depends what industry you're in.
So,
you know, if you're in industry, if you're in sales, you know, the next 3 to 5 years, next couple of years is looking grim. You know, cybersecurity jobs, you know, like a lot of these, you know, a lot of passport bros do cybersecurity. They work in sales and stuff like that. And a lot of these companies, like your employer, is now implementing AI to help save money. So if you are into in these specific you know, genres or niches of work, it's a pivot that has to happen. Like, the old guard is gone, man. You know what I'm saying? And these employers understand that. So, you know, if you're a business owner, that's one thing. If you own the cybersecurity job, if you own a company, because you're going to have to implement. But yeah, if you're working these kind of like mundane jobs like that, or yeah, man, you have to learn AI, man, and you have to pivot. You know, you have to start your own business. You know, how can you scale up your skill set? I always tell people like this, man, whatever your skill set is, even if that goes away, pivot and use AI to help you you know, build on what you're already good at. So start a business using those technical skill sets, and you're using it in AI, and you're teaching people how to use that technical skill set with AI. So it's almost like you have to shift. You're doing the same thing, but now you're becoming your own boss and a teacher in what it is, you know, with implementing AI. So you got to mesh the two now in order to keep, you know, generating income. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I want to read a couple of stats real quick. The World Economic Forum forecasts 83 million jobs will be lost globally in the next 5 years due to AI.
Yeah, man, it's already started happening. It's already started happening, man. Like, the people, here's on the flip side of the coin, the people who are still getting jobs now and are sought after are people who work in AI. You know, you understand AI engineering. You can do AI automations for a company. You know, banks need people that understand AI automations. How do you automate their systems? So like I said, if you're already a technical person, you work in cybersecurity or you work in IT and all this kind of stuff, you can now just shift into the AI part of it and still have a job, right? You can still go to work at, you know, a bank and automate their systems, and you know what I'm saying? You can still work at Google or wherever the case may be, but you're just going to have to kind of shift and implement AI. So, I mean, look at me. I'm going from Hollywood as an actor into AI because I'm a technical, you know, nerdy person who geeks out on this stuff. And I feel like my opportunity is to teach people the stuff that they just don't have time to learn. I mean, this is a lot of stuff to learn, bro. But I do this every day. I have the time to do it, 24/7. I'm grinding on AI. I'm understanding it. I'm building my company, and I'm into, teaching people and being kind of like a liaison to bridging the gap from AI to the average business person or the average mind, and so for me, that's my lane,
Okay, so I want to also read this. So IBM paused hiring 7,800 jobs because of AI. Said AI would replace them. So that's 7,800 jobs. Then Goldman Sachs said estimates 300 million jobs globally would be affected by AI, basically.
Man, the finance industry is another one that's going to really be affected. If you worked in finance somehow, man, AI is now just automating all of that. AI is smarter than you. So why would they need you? Why would they need a human when AI is smarter and AI is more efficient? But take that finance skill and parlay it. That's all. You have to just be flexible in this time, man. The next 2 to 3 years, man, you have to be flexible. That's it. Take your skill set, implement AI, and figure out how to really capitalize on it. If you're a smart person, you're a smart person, and AI is just a tool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So is AI a situation where, because I know a lot of the IT jobs guys are pretty much going on online to get certain certifications. It's not necessarily the 4 years or 8 years in college anymore. Is that similar to AI engineering as well, or you have to go back to school? And
yeah, no, it's just, with AI engineering, it's just you can take a bunch of courses. It's real technical. You got to learn some coding. They call it low code, you know what I mean? But you have to understand the softwares out there to help you do what you want to do. So if you want to use AI for, web development, there's tools for that you have to learn. You got to study it. If you want to use AI to, build up, dude, like, I mean, it's endless, bro. Like whatever you're trying to do, you have to just learn the skill. But there's specific AI automation schools and AI engineering schools. And that's what I learned to build systems and build these flows. So I can go to a company and be like, hey, I can automate your company for you. This is what I charge for that. Or, when it comes to advertising for the company, I can create AI generated videos to advertise for that company and create these commercials that would have cost them hundreds of thousands of dollars to do and hire an ad agency and all of that. I can do that for you. Right. I just have to go into the lab and learn all of this stuff, man. And I'm still learning every day because AI is shifting every day, man. There's something new coming out. There's a new generation of something coming out. So, and I think that's where my job is. Right. So, yeah, man. And that's how I can help people.
Okay. And what type of salary, what type of money, is being offered with these AI engineering jobs?
I mean, I've heard anywhere 200,000 a year plus.
Okay.
I got a buddy of mine who just got a job, man, being an AI automator for a bank, and he's 200 plus, man. And then he was also saying, if you learn a different coding language, so a lot of people who know how to code and things like that, it's an easy transition into developing apps and all this other stuff using AI. Like now, it's just a lot faster for them. So my buddy was like, yeah, I'm learning a new coding language using AI, and that's $300,000 a year job right there. And that's if you're trying to work for somebody. For me, it's like I started my own company, and I'm just scaling that up because I'm not, to be honest, I didn't go to school for coding. Like I don't know Python, and you know what I mean? Like but I know the tools to help me code. So, I'm a vibe coder. I'm a low coder. I can build you an app. I can build you a website. So that's what I went into. Like I'm using AI to bridge the gap for what I don't know, which is coding is like a whole nother level, man. I look at that JSON, man, and I'm like, yo, this is what am I seeing right now? But I know how to plug that into Claude and into Cursor, and I can build me an app. You get what I'm saying? Like that's what you get what I mean? So, But yeah, man, yeah, it's if you do learn AI automations and you are a technical person, you worked in IT or you were a coder, there's a lot of jobs that's waiting on you for sure.
Okay, so the IT guys are pretty much safe. They're just gonna have to just learn a different skill set.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
the IT guys are safe, man. They just got to learn automations and things like that, and just a new system and a new way of doing things with AI, and you're good. It's funny. I got a story. So my uncle, man, he was retired Air Force, and he worked in IT in the Air Force. He retired, then he got an IT job at some big company, and he said, and he's probably 60, early 60s at this point. So he said, man, when AI came around and they were like telling their employers, like, hey, y'all got to learn AI because this, and that. He's like, man, I quit. He's like, I ain't got time to learn that, man. I'm old, man. I've been doing this I've been doing the IT stuff for so long. I ain't doing no AI. And he just bounced. You know what I'm saying? So, but that goes to show you got to learn. Those jobs have to actually learn AI.
Okay. I want to give a shout to my man T Mac in the building, always showing support. Shout out to you, T Mac. He said, I retired as a senior electrical engineering manager for a large aerospace company. I was also assigned to lower costs. It included robotics, CNC machines, and even AI if applicable. Bros need to adapt.
That's it. Couldn't say it any better, man.
Shout out to my man T Mac, always showing love.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. So if I want to get into AI, what's some of the first steps that I would take if I wanted to enter that field?
Well, book a consultation with me. No, John.
No, I mean, yeah, that's always a good start.
Yeah, I got, if anybody's interested, you go to my Slide Edge AI for a consultation. But in a nutshell, man, I would say you want to learn the basic LLM tools and how you can apply them to your life. So everybody knows about ChatGPT. I'm gonna be honest with you, ChatGPT at this point sucks. At this point, until they drop ChatGPT 5, which should be soon, but they keep pushing it. You want to learn Claude, right? Claude Opus. You want to learn Gemini, which is Google's LLM. You want to download these apps. If you can, get the pro version. You don't have to. And start to really play around with these tools, man, every day, and just see how they can just make your life easier. Talk to it, ask questions. Questions about anything, history. How can you scale up your business? It's going to start to give you ideas, man, and have your brain work. And then from there, it's going to lead to other tools where you can actually start to build on these ideas, right? I mean, something as simple as planning, and I'm about to drop a YouTube video about this, but Gemini has a platform called Notebook LM. So when it comes to traveling, I put in a city and I say, listen, I have no idea what's going on in this city, but here's my dates, here's my budget, find me a flight, find me things to do every day. You can drop notes in there. You can drop YouTube videos in there of videos about that city that you saw. You can drop them all in Notebook LM. It'll create an entire itinerary for you. It'll put it into a podcast form where you can listen to it on the go of what it created for you about your next trip and the flights and all of that, right? So that's what I'm saying. The practicality of AI, man, is excellent when you really start to learn how to use these tools for your day-to-day, bro. It's fire, man.
Okay, and what's like the strongest bot right now?
The strongest LLM?
Yes.
Yeah, bot is, so when you say bot, that's more of like a chat bot. Like that's just a back and forth that anybody, you can build a chat bot if you want to. But when you talk about ChatGPT, Gemini, these are large language models. They're really, really smart. And so right now, they're all really good at different things. The most powerful one now, I would say, is Grok 4. Elon Musk, the one that just dropped for him. That's a really powerful, because what happens with that, they're pulling information in real time from X and from Reddit and stuff. So when it comes to research, Grok 4 right now, because of it has a direct database with X, and all that information in X is leading right now in the industry. Then you got Gemini 2.5, which is Google. So that's another research tool that's really good. But I would say, Grok 4, and if you're trying to write anything, you want to write a book, you want to build a course or anything like that, you can use Claude. That's the best writer out there, the best writer idea. So I use them all in tandem. They all have different, but that's another level. That's a little more experienced, but I use them all for certain things and put them all together to build my projects. But to start, yeah, Grok 4, man, is really good for just play around with Grok 4 right now. Now ChatGPT 5 is about to come out, so keep an eye out on that. That should be next month.
Okay. And I know it's are you familiar with Sora? I think it's called Sora, right?
Yeah, the music one.
I think that's the visual. That's like the ones that can kind of create the movies. They're working on that.
Yes. Okay. Sora, I believe ChatGPT OpenAI owns Sora.
Right. Yes.
Yes. Sora kind of fell off though. So people are now using like
they couldn't get the hands right for some reason.
Exactly.
The hands yeah.
And that's my problem. The thing with OpenAI, man, they just got too much going on over there. Like they trying to do a lot at one time. They building a phone right now. They just dropped a web agent that's not that good. They got all these ChatGPT 3, 4.1, 4.0, 03 Pro. Like they got too many models. So in ChatGPT 5, they're supposed to bring all of that together and make it really concise and powerful. So we'll see. But right now it fell off for a minute. ChatGPT. I don't really use ChatGPT anymore unless I'm generating an image, a YouTube thumbnail or something like that. So
okay.
Yeah.
And with these AI jobs, are these primarily going to be like remote jobs where you don't have to go into an office building, you can still travel with it?
If you own an AI company and you're doing what I do is teach people about AI, you want to know anything about AI, how it can scale you up, you talk to me. I can work anywhere in the world. So I'm dubbing myself as the AI nomad. So I'm gonna be traveling the world with
that'd be a good YouTube channel name, man, by the way.
That's my YouTube channel name, Roshan Franklin, the AI nomad.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. So yeah, I just did that. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing. But some people have to have a regular job, man. You have to have an employer a lot of times if you work in IT, or the brother who did the super chat who's an engineer, that's your job. Like, you got to pull up to a spot and get paid and get your money, and it's great money, right? But there are those who are digital nomads or who are self-employed or solo entrepreneurs, they call it. And you could definitely use AI to just from your laptop and your phone and travel the world and just be anywhere you want to be. And that's where I'm at with it.
What jobs you think will be affected the fastest by AI?
What jobs would what?
Will be affected the fastest? Like what's going to get hit the hardest, the fastest, the soonest?
Oh, so jobs that have already been affected are, secretaries, people working at Amazon packaging, like, you know what I mean?
I know the graphic designers getting hit hard too.
Graphic designers, sales clerks, like, I mean, any of those things where it was just easy to do and anybody can kind of go get that job. Those are pretty much out of here, man. Unfortunately,
What about trucking?
Not yet. Trucking, I think trucking has a ways to go. You still got to have bodies in those trucks, man, getting it going. We're pretty far away from that. But eventually, I mean, 20 years from now, something like that, 15, 20 years, when they have automated trucks and robots driving the truck. I mean, but you're still going to have guys unloading the truck and doing things like that. But physical truck drivers, I think they're good for a minute, but still invest your money and get ready to pivot at some point. Because there will be companies that have money that's going to hire a robot and buy autonomous driving 18-wheelers, and you out of a job for that particular company. So it is getting there, man.
Okay. I want to super chat my man T Matt once again with $2 super chat, man. I really appreciate that. He says, I encourage anyone who has a novel idea to document and keep them confidential because they have value. I have multiple patents from ideas, and you don't need to be a genius to make money from ideas. Good point, T Matt. T Matt. Very true. That is very true. Yeah, man. So what's the plans as far as AI in concerns of damn, I just had it on the tip of my tongue. What's that word to say? God damn it. Yeah, I just had it on the tip of my tongue, man. Damn it. Autonomous is it called autonomous? Autonomous. Like as
Autonomous.
far as yeah, like the Ubers and the ride shares, like is that coming? A little soon with the
They've been had that, bro. I'm in California, man, and they got autonomous Ubers that pick you up and nobody in there. It's a company called Waymo,
I heard
WAYMO.
that. Yeah.
I should have invested in this company, man, a few years back, but they blowing up, man. So yeah, a Jaguar SUV will come pick you up, nobody in there.
I'm not getting in that shit. I'm sorry. I ain't ready for that yet.
It's crazy.
I
I
ain't
didn't
ready
get.
for that yet, man.
Listen, I signed up for it, and I was like, nah, I like my humans.
Right, yeah. I just can't. I'm not ready for it yet, man.
I need to talk to somebody, man, in that car. I need to be like, hey, man, make a left right here. So that's already here, bro. Like I said, man, stuff is already here, man. You might not see it in whatever part of the world you're in or whatever state you're in just yet. But I'm in California. This is the tech, Silicon Valley, man. It's the tech capital of the world. So everything drops here first, or on the West Coast period. It might be Seattle, Arizona. Certain things just drop here first. So I'm seeing it firsthand, bro. The tech is here, man. Like in LA, you could order food and a little robot will drive down the street from the restaurant, come to your house and give you the food in this box with lights on it.
Oh, I've seen like the little Chick-fil-A bot. They got that in Atlanta too.
Yeah, little. It's go on 4 wheels, and then you scan your phone on the thing. It opens up, and you grab your food, and it's like so. The delivery dude is out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man. So all of those jobs that are like a task to do, those are gone. And it's going to slowly start creeping up to the next level of like this job, that job is going to, things are just going to become autonomous, man.
Yeah, man. I think we got to do. I'm hoping maybe some universal income, man, because this is going to take out so many jobs at some point.
Well, here's the thing, man. Like, there's platforms like YouTube that are not going anywhere, right? If y'all have a skill set, get a camera, get your phone, and start talking about it. Build a YouTube channel. Like people overlook something as simple as YouTube channel. Everybody in this chat has a skill set. You have a job. Turn the camera on and talk about it. Talk about your expertise in that particular niche. That's a channel. YouTube is not going anywhere. Do you know YouTube paid out $700 billion to creators? Well, no, $70 billion to creators in the past couple of years. Like, I believe it. The money's there. If you have an expertise in something, start a YouTube channel, build a course. There's AI, and go to Slide Edge AI, get a consultation. I'll show you how to build a course in a matter of a few hours in your expertise with AI. Like, these are the tools I'm talking about where you can take your expertise, take it to the masses, and generate income, bro. YouTube, courses, ebooks, consultations in whatever specific niche you're in. Brothers want to know this stuff that y'all know. You got a smart audience, man. Y'all brothers is out here making money. Y'all are very smart. So use AI to your advantage is all I'm saying. That's what I preach.
I want to give a shout out to my man T-Mac once again with this comment. I didn't know this myself, man. He says airplanes have been landing automatically for years in many circumstances. They don't tell anyone that the computer is controlling the landing. I thought that's when I know when they get in flight, they put it on like, I guess, like auto mode, cruise mode, whatever. But I thought the pilots actually did the landing. I thought that was like their main job. So, yeah,
used to be.
Yeah.
Now imagine when I don't know when this will happen, but there's going to be a day where there's no pilot, man. All the way, the whole time.
Damn.
Yeah, they already got robots that can fly jets and stuff, man. The military already got that. So I mean,
it's only got the drones, of course, the drones and shit.
They got jets, bro, with robots in that bad boy. Hey, man, listen, the stuff we don't know yet, you know what I'm saying, is that most people don't know. Let me say that, but it's here, man. Bro, it's here. The next is, and it's happening so fast. So you want to say the next 5 years, but that's really like the next year. Like, things are just compressed and condensed now in time because artificial intelligence is so smart and is moving so fast. And that's why it's like man, if y'all like making your money and you like the position you're in life, adapt AI. You have to. If you're comfortable and you got that house and that family and that car and you like traveling and you like money, implement AI to help you scale. You have to, because it's gonna cut into everybody's pockets, bro. If you don't scale and if you don't adapt to it. You know what I'm saying? Even as creators, right? Like you got the YouTube channel. You know how much money was probably lost because of these AI generated videos. And that's why Google had to do the smackdown. Google is YouTube, because they were paying out all of this money to AI generated stuff. Right. And so it's happening all around. So how do you adapt? How do you adapt?
What type of, I would say, skill set do you have to have? Is it like, as far as math oriented, math heavy?
No, I suck at math, but I'm excellent at research. I'm excellent. I'm patient. I'm excellent at research. I read, I understand, I comprehend. I build it, I put it together. I have an idea. From that idea, I deconstruct that idea into what is it that I actually need to learn first to get to that idea. I have the idea. I'm an idea guy. Boom, here's my idea. Let me reverse engineer that idea into what I need to learn first to get me back to that idea. So that's how, and that's just called adaptation, right? That's just how I've learned to adapt, because I know where things are headed. I see it. I do my research. I nerd out about it. And I'm like, okay, how can I get into that? Oh, people are developing apps now and selling them on the app store and making $300,000 a month. That's what's going on out here. They're called SaaS projects, software as a service. People are doing this and they're building it with AI. They're not even that technical. All right, how can I do that? Like, it's dudes apps in a day now, bro. I know you have an app. How long did it take you to build your app out?
It took me about 2 years, maybe 2-3 years.
Now try 2 days, bro. 2 days, a week tops for an app.
Yeah, my app is a social network, so it would be kind of difficult, because I actually asked AI about, the app building, and it says still would take a certain amount of coding to do, community apps similar to Facebook,
Right. You got to code. Right.
Yeah, so it's still, heavy. But I've seen all the commercials with, like, build an app in like 15-20 minutes.
That's a lie. Yeah, that's not.
Now,
what they're talking about is building the UI. Right,
or the MVP apps, like the little simple apps and stuff like
the front end. Get the front end up and going in 15 minutes. All that back end stuff, the coding and attaching Stripe and PayPal and building. It's going to take a minute, but it ain't going to take 2 years though. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's a new day to where it's like cats is building apps. If you're already a smart person and you are a coder, you can build an app in a week or two. To be honest, like a full flushed.
Man, you know what? That would save so much money and time. And from all these little shiesty ass developers that I paid that take your money and be an app that don't work.
Tell me about it, man.
So that's what took the longest. Is because it took years for me to find the right developers that wouldn't just
that ain't just they just shite.
Developer is Russian and Nigerian, and that took years to just find them. Basically. Yeah.
And that's the problem with the, finding the right team to help you with your stuff, man. And, you could be on Fiverr all day doing that, or Upwork and all of that. And it's like, you just paid this guy $3,000 and he's taking his sweet time just robbing you. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of, here's the truth to that stuff is a lot of these people that are on Fiverr and Upwork, y'all should know this, they're outsourcing the outsource. So you get what I'm saying? You're outsourcing to get a job done. They don't know what they're doing, so they outsourcing. So they're upcharging you so that they can pay an actual developer to do the job. And they waiting on that developer to deliver them the product so they can deliver you the product. That's what's really happening with these platforms. So y'all should know that and be aware that a lot of these guys don't know what the hell they're doing. They're outsourcing. Then that other outsource is probably outsourcing. So
at this point, it's probably AI.
It is AI. But a lot of people still don't know how to use certain AI. Like, I'm not a coder. I can code a little bit now because of AI. You get what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna go on Upwork and be like I'm a coder because I'm not a shyster. But it's people on Upwork and these platforms that's like, I code, I can build you an app, I'm a web developer, I'm a designer. They're using the little bit they know with AI, and then they're outsourcing for everything else. Right? So at the end of the day, it is saving the person time who needs the product, right? Because you're off doing your other job, but it's like you just got to know that's the mechanics going on behind it all. It's crazy.
How do you think AI will like affect Hollywood?
Oh, dude, it's already affected Hollywood, man. Netflix just released a statement yesterday that they have now implemented AI into their special effects department, and they're about to drop a movie that is, I believe, 30% AI, and then the rest humans and stuff like that. But all those big action scenes with explosions and this and that, Hollywood's already using AI. Disney already started an AI. They bought an AI production company, so a lot of it makes sense for Disney because that's animation and stuff. But Netflix full on like are implementing AI in all their action films and stuff now. And I had a conversation with my boy who works in Hollywood, man, and I'm like, it's no longer the title special effects person is going to be it's a dinosaur of a title now. It's basically AI generated video. Who can do that the best? Right? AI generated video. And then I told him, I said, AI generated video, anybody can download VO3 and just make a video that's 8 seconds and kind of funny. But how you prompt the AI is where the skill set is. Prompt engineering is the skill set. So you're taking your prompt engineering skill, you're putting it into AI generated video, and you're making stuff that Netflix wants to buy. You right? So the person who's the special effects person that does not know AI and does not know prompt engineering is out of a job, man. Dog, it's deep, bro. You know what I'm saying? It can be sad, but then for me, it's exciting because I'm like, man, how do I learn how to do that?
But I don't think AI will be able to mimic the actors and actresses, right?
Yeah, man, you haven't been on your Instagram lately and seen those AI generated videos where it look like people, real humans talking?
I mean, I can still tell that they're AI generated, though. That's the thing. Like, I can still, I don't know if I want to watch a whole movie like that, knowing that the actors are fake.
Right. It's not there yet as far as it tricking you. It depends who you are.
I think it's gonna kill OnlyFans shit though. I think it's gonna kill our OnlyFans for sure. It's
gonna kill OnlyFans is out of here.
Yeah, OnlyFans is out of here.
Because at the end of the day, dudes just want to see, some guys. You just want to see something look real.
Yeah. They don't care if it's real or fake. Yeah,
they're like, hey man, all right, that's good enough. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, I agree with you. Some of the AI generated videos do look fake, but then there's some software or some platforms out there that are producing really, really good ones, but they're a little more expensive, and those are the ones you really don't see on Instagram. But you got Kling out there, you got a software called Minimax, that's a Chinese image generating platform. Those are really good to where if you blink twice, you would think it's a real person on these videos talking and stuff. So but the ones you see most of the time on Instagram is Google's VO3, and you can see that as AI, But there's ones that's killing Google VO3.
Okay. I got a comment by Smith here. It says it's all about the prompt.
Absolutely, man. There's people. I mean, at one point, Google was hiring $250,000 a year for people who can prompt. They're called prompt engineers. So if you can, if you got to understand, AI needs to be prompt. You have to prompt it correctly for the output, for the best output that you wanted to do. So if I'm writing
that's the actual job, just knowing how to prompt.
Yeah, it was a big job. A couple of years ago, it was a really big job, but now you can ask AI to prompt something for you. So now that's the cheat code.
Damn.
So now,
so ask AI to prompt for you.
Yes. So remember how I told you there's a LLM called Claude, CLAUDE. Claude is the best writer and coder on the market currently. So when it comes to writing things, you want to go with Claude. You want to get that pro plan. And you want to, if you don't know what to prompt it, you ask Claude, hey, I'm looking to write this book about X, Y, Z. Help me come up with an extensive prompt that you can use to help me do this thing. And it would give you the prompt to prompt it. So that's the little backdoor cheat code. And that's why a lot of the prompt engineers started, that job title started kind of fading out because the LLMs got smarter, right? So you don't really need someone that's a prompt genius who's like a master storyteller to prompt this thing anymore. Now you can have you can have Grok prompt Claude and stuff like that. You can use them all together and stuff. So it gets a little, it get a little tricky, but it's all about the prompt, like my man said.
I know it's certain industries that kind of not gatekeep, but they kind of made barriers in place so they wouldn't get their jobs taken. Like as far as like lawyers and even writers in Hollywood, right? Can people still because I did some research and they said Hollywood's still buying scripts right now. But do you think that eventually AI would take over the script writing market as well?
Man, people been writing scripts with AI for the past 3-4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know I'm in Hollywood, so I know writers, bona fide writers, and they start off their idea in ChatGPT or in Gemini to help them conceptualize. So it's making the process simple. They're still gonna get down to the nitty gritty and write. But hey, I got this idea about this story and this story, and I want to kind of combine them. Let me toss that in ChatGPT to help me conceptualize and help me come up with a synopsis or an outline. Boom, that happened in 10 minutes. Now I can get to writing. There's no more writer's block, right? But now it's going to get to the point where, we are already at the point where something like Claude can write you an entire movie script. Just full-fledged. And then
you think you had that emotional connection though? Like, script writing is like,
well, if you're a writer, right? And that's the thing, you still got to have it. That's why I'm telling y'all, whatever skill set you have, use AI to help you amplify it now. So if you're a writer, for instance, you put that idea into Claude, it generates you a 60-page television script. From there, you take that and you revise it. But it cut 3 or 4 months of work into 2 weeks of work. That's what I'm saying. AI is a tool to save time and help amplify the skill sets you have. So writers don't have to be out of a job. You can now just be a doper writer. You know what I'm saying? Like IT people don't have to be out of job. You can just be a doper IT person and smarter. And that's what I'm talking about.
It's crazy. I know it's criminals right now. Even street dudes looking at AI like, damn, they could be my lawyer or something. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll probably know all the laws.
It already commit crimes now. Yeah, and that's what when you mention lawyers, bro, I got this. I can go into Grok right now and ask it to look over a contract for me, and it'll tell me exactly what's right or wrong or what I should negotiate better. Like that's what we at with. I don't need a lawyer anymore. I'm my own lawyer. If I wanted that to be like, AI can now negotiate for you. But it's been doing that stuff. ChatGPT, people was doing that with ChatGPT 3 years ago, but now it's even smarter. So, here's a contract.
Shout out to my lawyers, but y'all some dicks, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, listen.
Like $800, they'll drain your retainer in like 5 seconds flat, and you like,
bro, we'll talk offline. I got some lawyer for you. It's called Grok 4. And you're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to be paying these retainers anymore. And now if you in court for something,
yeah, if you're in court, yeah, for sure.
Then you need a lawyer. But contracts?
If you got caught with 500 kilos, you ain't gonna be
GPT ain't gonna help you with that one, bro. It's a wrap. But contracts and all of this, being on the phone back and forth with a lawyer, bro, put that question into one of these LLMs is gonna give you the answer. It's going to look over your contract for you. You just drop the attachment in there. You know what I'm saying? It's just, we had another level, bro, where I said your life can be a lot simpler and easier, and there's more money to make now. Like, instead of looking at it like, man, we about to lose our jobs and kind of looking at it negatively, how can you get ahead of this thing, put it on your back, and be like, no, I'm a part of this AI stuff, and it's helping me get rich. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it, bro. Like, okay, yeah, it can do this and do that, and this might happen and that might happen. I ain't got time to think about that right now. How can I get rich off this thing right now? This is the new .com era right now. This is the new .com boom.
I was just going to mention that because the .com, you know, it popped off. I would say it slowed down, but then YouTube came about. People started, social media came about, and it was like a process. You know what I'm saying? Because at first people were just buying stuff online, ordering stuff. That was part of it. But once it got faster and people started to watch videos, it just totally changed everything, right?
Yep.
But
Absolutely.
with AI, it's like it's not going to be that gradual change no more. It's like right here in your face. So
Right
went to
now.
the internet like what 20-some years, because you know we grew up on the computers and stuff in the 80s and 90s and stuff like
Yep.
that. But now with AI, it's just like 4-5 years, you up out of here.
Yeah, up out of here, bro.
Adjust. You gotta adjust. ASAP.
I'm talking right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, bro. Rapido. Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we got a lot of guys in this chat that, you know, some of my guys are already living overseas, already retired and everything, but you got some, you know, younger guys or something that are looking for an out to get overseas. You know, like how can they utilize, you know, the information you're telling us now? How can they utilize that to, you know, work remote overseas, basically? How can they utilize AI?
I mean, there's so many ways, but I would say probably one of the most easiest is you can use AI with an affiliate marketing business. Like you can,
Okay. Drop
yeah,
some knowledge. Okay.
right? You can automate affiliate marketing. And so, you know, with affiliate marketing, you're making money in your sleep.
Mm-hmm.
You can, you know, especially if they're younger guys, I'm pretty sure they're already on social media.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of being a consumer, be a producer in social media, produce content that are funnels to your course or your school community or consultations. You know, if you're a travel guy, consultations, you know, how do you scale that up with you know, social media and AI? Because I believe when it comes to working remote, so like using platforms like YouTube and then whatever skill set you have in the AI go hand in hand, because with YouTube you can be anywhere in the world and bust a camera out and talk about the thing. Also, YouTube is also a funnel to your actual business, so you're leading people to your product and service.
Facts.
Right? So it's not just it's all about having something for the people, right? Having a product and service for the people and using funnels for that. You can do that anywhere in the world. You can do that on a camel in Egypt. You can do that on a beach in Rio. You can do that in Thailand and Pattaya on Soy 6 at a bar with your laptop. You feel me? These are things you can do anywhere. You know, let me funnel people into this business, man. And that's been a thing forever without AI, by the way. It's just most people like a traditional job, and that's fine. You know, not everybody is an entrepreneur, a solopreneur, they want to call it now. But like, yeah, to answer your question, hey man, how can you, you know, use AI to automate something as simple as affiliate marketing? Y'all, you know, look into that, go deep on that, but it's a whole thing, and cats is getting paid off that, right?
I heard AI is doing like credit now, social media marketing now. You know, it's just taking over everything.
Yeah, man. So, you know what? Like I said, if you're a social media guy, you know, AI to implement. Listen, man. When it comes to YouTube, like remember how we you know, some guys spend hours editing. You know, shout out to Zoom to Thailand, right? You know,
yeah. I'm still trying to figure out the AI with the editing, man. Like, is that a thing now? Or is it there? Because I see AI in DaVinci Resolve, but I still don't understand. Like, how could they?
Yo, there's AI.
Clips?
Yeah, no. There's AI.
Even the iPhone, bro. Like the iPhone, I just look at my phone and they edit a whole video with me and my girlfriend. I'm like, how the hell they do this? Like, I don't even tell them to do it. Like, it's like even your phone now.
Oh yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
the highlight joint. Yeah, and
I just made a video.
That's you know, Apple got their little Siri AI. It's pretty trash, but I know. Oh shit, now Siri cut on. I'm tripping. But anyway, no. There's like you can drop a video and see it cut on, man. It was like, what you talking about? No, you can drop an entire video into this this new editing software that's out there, and basically prompt it on how you want the video edited. You know, B-roll, the whole thing, push-ins, the whole thing. It'll do all that for you in 5 minutes, man. You can just walk away from your computer, and it's AI going to work on your video, right? And so that's just on the content creating level. Like we got AI that can make our lives easier. Yeah, man. It's and that's I geek out on this stuff, man. Like all the new stuff coming out, I jump into it, I learn it, I implement it if it applies to me. But yeah, man, it's amazing. Anything y'all want to do, man, it can be done with AI now. Any idea you have can be executed. It's a new era, bro.
Excellent, man. Well, I'm not gonna hold you too much longer, man. We at the hour mark, brother. Do you have a website where they can reach out to you or any social media handles?
Yeah, website is slightedge.ai. Grab a consultation if y'all want to chop it up even more about that. And my YouTube channel is Roshan Franklin, the AI Nomad. Yeah, there we go. Right.
Slightedge.ai is the website, right?
Yeah, that's the website.
Okay,
YouTube. I'm going to be dropping a lot of AI content coming up. I'm actually shooting a video today about Notebook LM and Gemini. So that's what my channel is going to be about, just all AI news and how to implement it too. So yeah, man. Appreciate you, my boy.
Yeah, man. It was great linking up with you. We had a good time out here in Pattaya, man. And
I'll be back.
Also did the interview. Yeah, we did the interview too. That interview did well.
Yeah, man. That was I was just chopping it. That was a funny little interview. It was loud, chopping it up, bro.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna be back out there in Thailand, man, in the next couple of months. So you'll be the first to know for sure. You and Zoom. So yeah, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. Shout out to Zoom to Thailand. Shout out to him. I got a shirt on there. Yeah,
okay. He got the merch, the golfing t-shirt, the golfing shirt. I see you.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Shout out to my man Richie, man. Shout out to my man.
Yeah.
Richie. All right, guys. We up out of here, man. Till next time.
Appreciate you, my boy. Y'all take care.